When a Charleston veteran collapsed just steps from his front door, his family thought help was only moments away.
But what happened next, captured on camera, left them heartbroken, angry, and now demanding accountability. Live 5's investigative reporter Emily Johnson has the story.
It was a morning the Williams family will never forget. May 23rd, 2022.
I still couldn't process it, and to this day, I still don't understand why.
Born and raised in Charleston, Nathaniel Frazier was a father, grandpa, veteran, and above all, a man deeply rooted in his community.
He wasn't just a man on the corner, a nuisance to the community. He actually upheld that same community. That same ground that he laid on, I'm pretty sure my father took a broom to that ground.
Nathaniel Frazier was inside his home here on Aiken Street when he began experiencing chest pains. He stepped outside of his home around 8:20 in the morning trying to get help, but soon collapsed here at the intersection of Aiken and Columbus Street. Emergency crews eventually responded and took Frazier to the hospital, where he soon passed away.
Those folks sat me down in a room and completely shifted my world. I did further investigation, and upon that, I figured out that there truly was some foul play.
His daughter, Jessica Williams, began digging into her father's final moments, and what she uncovered on a nearby convenience store camera changed everything. The footage revealed exactly what happened to her father and became key evidence in her lawsuit against Charleston County and its EMS department. What was your reaction to seeing the security footage?
It was painful. It was a very gut-wrenching situation to endure.
Around 8:30 in the morning, the video shows Frazier collapsing in the street before a police officer is flagged down. A 911 call confirms he was alert and conscious, but the lawsuit claims that the officer never rendered aid.
All I could think is, for him, what he must have felt in that moment, wishing somebody would have helped him.
At 8:36, firefighters arrive, placing a mask over his face. A Charleston ambulance arrives at 8:40, and 3 minutes later, Frazier is placed on a gurney and loaded into the back of the ambulance. But that ambulance does not move. It waits and waits.
In my mind, the first thing I am thinking is, why are we still on the ground? Why are we not on the way to the hospital?
16 minutes later, an EMS SUV arrives and two people are seen unloading equipment from the SUV into the ambulance. It isn't until 9:10, 40 minutes after Frazier collapsed, that the ambulance finally leaves for the hospital. He is pronounced dead 14 minutes later at Roper St. Francis Hospital after suffering from a cardiac event.
He was in an unfortunate situation with people that didn't prioritize his care.
Now she's left with questions. Why did emergency responders wait so long? And could her father have survived if he had been taken to a hospital sooner? Frazier collapsed just a few blocks from two major hospitals, Roper St. Francis and MUSC, both just a 10-minute drive away.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't even take 10 minutes. So why would it take almost 4 times that amount of time to get to a hospital?
And exactly what equipment was moved from the SUV into the ambulance? Augusta University ER physician Todd Burbacher took a look at the security footage and says,
I saw two things. I saw a provider put on a PAPR, which is a respirator. He also had what looked like a backpack, but that backpack is what they call a Lucas device, which is a mechanical CPR device.
It is unknown if the equipment was necessary in Frazier's cardiac arrest or if paramedics could have saved his life without it. Burbacher says the ambulance may have not left immediately for the hospital for a number of reasons.
There's very little that we can provide in the emergency room that the paramedics can't already provide on scene. We know that they have a better situational awareness by staying on scene, and they provide the same care that they could be providing in the hospital.
The legal battle continues, and answers from emergency responders are not yet public, as the case is still ongoing.
My hopes are to still try and help him, even though I know, he's gone, at least help someone else.
But for Nathaniel Frazier, a man who once swept his neighborhood streets and served his country, his daughter says the least he deserved was help when he needed it the most.
Charleston, South Carolina knows Nathaniel Frazier. I'm having to reach back to different morals that he instilled in me. One of them being a lover of my neighbors, loving everyone, to include the very same people that allowed him to die. I just want to see change.
Charleston County and its EMS department denied our request for an interview. It released a statement that reads in part, while state and federal medical privacy laws prevent us from discussing an individual patient's care, we would note that in general, there are medically necessary reasons why EMS may remain on scene instead of immediately leaving to transport a patient. For Live 5 Investigates, I'm Emily Johnson.